Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be getting in the last run of our gold chain. Well, not totally the last run, I got to be honest, because we do still have the gold mine, but this is the last in the chain, starting with the dredge. So definitely still need to add in the gold mine, but this is, for all intents and purposes, the ending of the gold chain. So we'll be getting to that today. Going to be moving some safes over, and then we did find some bugs that we are gonna actually go over at the end of the video there. So let's get a move on. So with these, it is clicking on the safe that gets them moved over. Whoa, was that moving us? Let's see. Oh, it does push us out of the way. That's hilarious. Alright, so there are the safes, going to be loading those up. Looks like we get 5 at a time there. I'm sure these are worth a ton. The gold chain really just, I can't say enough how amazed I am at the amount of money that has made as fast as it has. I mean, obviously, gold great. Definitely pays well. Whoops. Back this up one more car here. Alright, somewhere in there probably does it. Everything's still together. Gonna open the door. Not exactly sure that we need to open the door. That's so hilarious. Ooh. I like how they just wheel over. That's pretty good. Just needs to drop a ramp in here. Then it'd be perfect. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Yeah, 139, almost $140,000. We're gonna have a ton of money after we get through this. Oh, that's awesome, because we still have plenty more to do. So there we go. Cars are loaded up. Probably shut the doors for safety purposes. Everybody else on board, ready to go. There we go. Still have plenty of safes to move, but we don't have any more cars, so that's just kind of what that is. Alright, let's get this. Oh, we're gonna need coal for sure. Get that going. Probably throw 2 scoops in there. We have a heck of a long drive to go. Brakes off. Kick that forward. Ooh. That sounds a little better. Alright, then we'll get this rolling out of here. Probably do not have any heat or anything, which we definitely do not. Really barely making it out of the trees there. Oh, what did it hit? It definitely hit something. Oh, that. Alright. So not making it through the trees right there. Definitely hit something. You gotta go. The caboose totally hit you. No, and if you're getting rid of that one, you might as well get rid of that, and this, just to make it 15 times easier to load. Alright, did we break the train apart? What's going on here? Gonna repin that just for safety purposes, because that looked a little awkward. Alright, I think we got that. That should make things a little easier, a little cleaner. Make sure we got everything attached. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, let's roll this thing out of here. So we'll get this going. Probably don't need to totally go blasting across the switch. Oops. Gonna do that a million times. Always I'll do that, because I'm always gonna assume the regulator's all the way to the left. It was that way for too long. Too too long to change it for me anyway. Alright, there we go. Probably don't need to go this fast just yet. We'll get this moving. It's definitely gonna haul along pretty fast. Anticipate too much problems as this line has now been tested up here. Of course, I don't know that I've done any high-speed testing on it, so why not try it with a load full of gold? Seems like the perfect time. We'll just kind of take this down here a bit, and then I think it's probably going to be an awful long trip. I'm not exactly sure how we'll do this for time-wise, because I don't know that I'm trying to do it that long. I think we'll just cruise this down to where we meet up with the other stuff. We haven't been out here in the snow a lot yet. This would almost be nice because where it's just a down run, could turn around and almost just cut down one of these chutes actually and shorten a lot of this run. Realistically, why not? It's all downhill. So it could turn around and just bring like a track straight down this and bring it right into the iron mine is right down there. And for all intents and purposes, we're going to run around the whole way of the map and come all the way back to the iron mine. So I might turn around and find a shorter way of running down there. Just have not, did not do that at this point. But where we wouldn't necessarily have to run back up it, it would just be a delivery route at whatever grade it works out at. It's kind of what it works out at. There we are, running by the stamp mill. Couple of locos held there. Cars, well, whole stacks, everything. Working out decent for now as we're working this part of the railroad. Definitely going to be adding more trades and more stock as we get over to the other parts of the railroad. That's for sure. But I think what we'll do is we'll head down here. I'll get to this telegraph booth up here. And then I think we'll jump over, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just run up to here, and then we'll send the train. And we'll catch back up to the train on the other side. That way we don't take forever in the videos. Is what we'll do. We'll get in all the new rail and we'll get in the new drop and that stuff, and then we do have the bug report that we'll go over coming up. Not sure. Alright. So from here, I think what we'll turn around and do is I will jump into the telegraph booth here, and then we'll catch up to the train on the other side, is what we'll do. Alright, and with a little bit of luck and a little bit of editing timing, we should be coming up with our train coming up the hill here on this side. We are now obviously over at the ironworks, or at the iron mine, excuse me, waiting for our train to finish coming up the hill here, and that'll let us finish the run. There we are. There's the train off in the distance. See it making its way up the hill there. Get on board. Cut I don't know, it's probably 20-25 minutes, maybe something like that, to get over to this section of the track. You know, and most of it we're reusing the main line there, so just gonna kind of chop that out of the video there. As we get over here, this will bring us up to the new part of the line much faster, and we'll get to see the new section of rail and what we get paid for the drop off and then we will have that. We will show off the bugs that we found. Aha! Alright, 100 ways I could get back to the train. This is probably the easiest. Would have been better timing. Alright, maybe we won't try to grab it on the bridge so it sends us flying again. We'll just patiently wait for it. That was kind of hilarious. The bridge is too tall over there to get back on it, that's for sure. We got right over by a freight train and went splat. Alright, let's see how this works. There we go. Back on board, safe and sound. Just gonna blast right through. No need to mess around here. Train is all still intact, so that's good. See if we can wring a little bit more speed out of this thing now that we are on board. Light load, only 2 cars, and for all the safes are probably not super light, they definitely are not weighing us down a ton, that's for sure. Well, probably a little more than a ton, but they aren't weighing us down a lot in freight train terms, that's for sure. So we will get this thing just screaming up the hill. We might even be able to get a little more out of it. Certainly can. Looks like 24 is about as much as we're going to get. About 40% on the reg, or on the reverser, excuse me. 40% on the regulator, we'd probably be dragging our feet. But we will certainly get this thing moving. We do have to go up and around. This is kind of the closest telegraph booth to the new line. You know, as I've said before, with this one, we are just kind of running a main line and then just kicking things off to industries. But we really do have kind of 2 separate main tracks that kind of handle the bulk of the traffic, if you will, and then everything just kind of kicks off to its sides, or to its industries, not really just sidings, but to the industries. Good look back at the mail cars, or mixed car, I'm not exactly sure what you want to call it, but there it is. Looking good. Everything else looking good as we're coming over the hill here. As I say, in the future, I do think we'll be turning around and probably putting in a shortcut for this delivery. Although this is not a delivery I really intend on making a heck of a lot. It takes a lot of runs, and realistically, probably not going to make tons of them. Although, I don't, you know, who knows. Be cool to get some big money trains coming in the future just to watch the money pile up super fast. But that not coming for a while. We'll still get the gold mine going. See how that goes. Wow, this thing is really waddling on its way down. Make it happen. Yeah, it is. That's only got me slightly worried because I don't know that I've ever seen one shake quite like that coming down this hill. So yeah, hopefully everything is still on the rail there and intact. Alright, good, rolling smooth. There we go. This run looks really super cool when it's snowing heavy. Makes a little more sense with the way that the track is raised and stuff when it's actually snowing out here. Looks like it all kind of makes sense. I do like this in the snow. Do need to pick up a snow plow. I'm sure winter is on the way at some point. Now that we have extra money, obviously, we can pick up pretty much whatever we want. Cannot believe how fast the money piled up there. Getting to the gold stuff's really going to fill in the other industries super easy. Alright, here we go. Up here shortly now we will be breaking off to the new rail. Did just kind of find that this was the easiest way for us to come down with existing rail and everything else taken into account. No need in having its own separate anything right up until here. And then we did break off here from, instead of heading out to the smelter, probably ought to chill this down now. This totally untested, have no idea if we've got all the trees, the little ninja trees and rocks and everything else, so we'll just kind of see. I would not be surprised if we have a derail in here somewhere. Not at all. Alright, come on, let's go. Just gonna kinda zig and zag. No, I don't know. I don't know if this is zigging and zagging or bobbing and weaving. Serpentine. A little bit of a serpentine fashion going down the hill. Everything seems to be running okay. We're definitely not going slow for cautious sake, that's for sure. Just kind of running and hoping if we do derail, it'll be catastrophically big. Hopefully that doesn't hit anything. Okay, we got by there. That rock was really close to things. Get through this bunch of trees. That was a question mark because there's a bunch of big weeds and a few small trees and stuff in there. And in here, this tree is going to be close but clear. Alright, so that all worked out pretty well. And then we come down here. There is the Railway Express Agency, I believe. It's the Gold Assayer's office as far as I'm concerned. It's our gold payday. That's what we're looking for right there. All that's down here so far is a telegraph booth and it. Let's see if we clear out everything on the rail here. It did just keep everything simple. I do think we're going to turn around and try to put a yard in down here. That's probably going to be an up-and-coming thing. And I might just try to run this rail through over towards the dredge too, rather than just bringing it around, and that might shorten the run some too. Not totally sure exactly what the plan there is. Alright, whoa, stop, whoa. Alright, let's see if that got us where we need to be. Hopefully this is the right side. Wasn't exactly sure. I'm assuming we're taking it to one of the railroads since. Alright, so we are at $139,000. 990. Alright, so that just dropped 146. What? Oh, was that like $5,400 or something? Or $7,400? How much was it? Whatever. Like, it's money. Oh, I should have done the math. I think we were at 149.9, right? So if it was 149, what was that? 12 grand? It's 12 grand per car. Wait. No, that was way more than that. If we were at 149,000 and wait a minute. 149,000 and 171,000. So that's like 22,000 a car, not 12,000 a car. 22,000 a car. So that's insane. So if we just drop 2 cars of these, that'll be 40 some $1,000. See if that's right. I'm not exactly sure. It's so now without being able to actually see the numbers add up. So hard to tell. I wish they would put that back soon. Hopefully that comes back. That's all I can say. Wait, why are you moving? No way I don't have the brake on. Alright. Let's see what this is. So now let's double check. 171,990. And we will actually totally check. So that we're not just guessing. And then, wait. 171,990. And then we went to 178,390. So it's $6,400 per safe. Holy handy. Alright, so that's just a boatload. Alright, well that's cool. So, yeah, I mean, just an absolute boatload payoff. 203,000. The XP is flying up right along with that. We're at 172,680 XP now, so that's crazy. So there you go. High payoff for the gold, definitely making it worth all the headache. And then, I guess, the one other thing that we were going to go over was the bugs. So there have been bugs cited and should be reported in the game. So if you head out here to where the RailRoads in, whether that's Joe, John, or Jacob, I don't know, but he is stared off into the distance. And if you head over here we go. So now whether that's an ant farm or a termite mound, I'm not totally sure, but it is by far the most obvious and reportable bugs I have ever seen in RailRoads Online. So, yeah, I mean, you know, aardvarks eat things like this, so I'm not exactly sure, but just a little bit of an Easter egg there, I'm sure, by the creators. I haven't turned around and seen them anywhere else in the game, but there is a little a bug mound there. I think I like ant mound. Yeah, all things considered, little free lunch on the side. So, but I think with that one, we're going to turn around and call it a win for today. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.